What if I told you there's a place in Nigeria where innocent people, including children, are being starved, tortured, and silenced, and it's happening just a few steps away from a military base? A recent international investigation has uncovered a hidden camp operating in Nigeria where men, women, and even little children are reportedly held in unbearable conditions. Many are said to have witnessed the deaths of their loved ones, some even their siblings, leaving behind deep scars that no child should ever carry. What's shocking is that this camp allegedly exists close to a military zone, yet nothing has been done for years. Authorities have been aware, but no rescue missions, no arrest, and no visible response has been made. This silence raises a painful question. If the government cannot protect its people from suffering within its borders, who then will? Reports from the investigation describe starvation, beatings, and endless nights of fear, where cries go unanswered and lives fade away in darkness. Investigators claim that some of the victims are targeted simply for speaking up, while others were taken for reasons no one can explain. The situation has left families shattered and communities living in constant fear. Mothers wait for children who never returns. Fathers search for answers that no one is willing to give. What makes it even more disturbing is how close this camp is to a military base, a place that should symbolize safety and protection. Yet, presence of such a camp nearby forces people to question whether there's a negligence, complicity, or simply a lack of control. How can something so horrific operate in plain sight without being stopped? International observers say the Nigerian government silence speaks volumes. It exposes deep cracks in accountability and governance and worsens the already fragile security situations across the country. Despite confirmed knowledge of the camp's existence, no concrete steps have been taken to shut it down. No arrests, no official investigations, and no meaningful communication to the public. This lack of actions is not just alarming, it's heartbreaking. It means that those who are supposed to defend the people have become bystanders, while innocent citizens suffer in silence. The report has put pressure on global leaders, including the United States, to demand answers and push for intervention. And this will really help Nigeria. This will be something that will help them if the United States had intervened. I heard many people saying that there's no need because United States are interested in our minerals, but I don't think so. This will help us. An investigation close to the case have also urged for diplomatic pressure and even potential sanctions to force a response that protects lives and restores public trust. This issue is no longer just about Nigeria. It's about humanity. It's about whether we still have the courage to speak up when people are being dehumanized right before our eyes. The international community is now watching and asking hard questions. How could a camp like this exist so close to a military base without being dismantled? Is it oversight? Is it corruption? Or is it something far worse that nobody is willing to tell us or we don't know? The answers will determine whether justice and humanity still mean anything in this world. Beyond the politics, beyond the reports, this is about real people. People who have names, faces, dreams, and families who are missing them, but they are being kept in bondage without no one to save them. Their sons, daughters, brothers, and sisters, each one with a story that deserves to be heard. Every passing day without action means more lives have lost, more trauma inflicted, and more silence from those who should speak up. Addressing this crisis requires more than sympathy. It requires responsibility. Responsibility from both local authorities and international partners. There must be transparent investigations, immediate humanitarian intervention, and reforms to ensure this never happens again. Because if we ignore this today, it will not stop here. It will spread and it will haunt generations to come. If you are not scared of your generation, but me or my family or someone else is afraid of their generations, the investigation team from the United States has called for the Nigerian government to take decisive actions, not through words, but through real change that can be felt by the people. They also called on global organizations to provide trauma support for survivors and hold those responsible accountable under international law, not our laws in Nigeria because they operate on only poor people. This is not just a political matter, it's a moral one, because turning a blind eye to suffering is the same as approving it. The world must remember that security is not about power, it's about protection. It's about making sure every citizen can sleep without fear and every child can grow without nightmares. What's happening right now is a humanitarian disaster that cannot be ignored any longer. The more people talk about it, the more pressure builds for something to finally change. Not that we'll be divided. When we speak in one voice, change will really come. And that's why you and I come in. We have to speak up. Your voice matters because awareness is the first step towards justice. Do you think international pressure is the only way real change will happen in Nigeria? Share your thoughts below and don't scroll past this. Let's make sure their voices are being heard by sharing this video. Please, thank you for watching up to this moment. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, make sure you subscribe to that channel so that anytime I drop a video like this, you'll be able to see it. See you in the next one.